Now, it would be a fair statement to say that you personally never saw the defendant, Ms. Salter, at the scene. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor, ma'am.
And you're indicating that the date of the incident was September or August?
September 27th.
It was September 27th. So when you spoke earlier that it was August 27th, that was a misstatement?
No, because the crash report stating it was September 27th at 12:35 p.m.
Okay, 12:35 p.m.
That's the time of the crash.
Okay, and was this James Cooper, was he issued any tickets?
No, he was not. He was struck.
He was the one that was struck?
Yes.
Okay. Now, okay, so I'm trying to understand. You're saying that you never saw Ms. Salter at the scene. Is that correct?
No, ma'am.
Well, who was driving? I thought you said James Cooper was driving her vehicle.
No, Cooper was in another car. She was the victim of the she was driving a Durango, 2005 Dodge Durango, blue in color.
A Durango 2005. And did you check the registration on that vehicle?
I did.
And who did that vehicle belong to?
James Cooper.
No, I'm not.
Which vehicle are you speaking of, ma'am?
The vehicle that you allege Ms. Salter was in.
That belongs to a Mr. Demetrius Curtis.
Was Mr. Curtis issued a ticket?
No, he was not.
Okay. And how did you come about getting the information that the vehicle that Ms. Salter was involved?
A witness at the location gave the information that Ms. Salter was driving.
I'm going to object to that as hearsay. So you have no personal knowledge of who owned that vehicle?
Stricken as hearsay.
Okay.
Proceed, Ms.
Okay, so officer, I want to understand. So you have no personal knowledge that Ms. Salter was at the scene. Is that correct?
No, I do not.
All right. And it would be a fair statement to say that you wrote this ticket based on what someone told you that was her vehicle.
Objection, Your Honor. Based on what, Mr. Rosenthal?
That's speculation. I don't believe the officer wrote the ticket based off of someone else's information. I mean, that might have been part of the investigation, but not the whole part of the investigation.
Man.
That I'm going to. Okay, I'm sorry. You, Ms. Perkins, restate your question, please.
Okay.
I had a little technological.
Officer, what information did you rely upon to write this ticket when you had no contact with Ms. Salter?
At the time of the crash, I had no contact with her. The plate was taken off the car. The individual, Ms. Salter, came back to the location.
Do you know that for sure? You said you never saw her. How do you know she came back?
No. At the time of the crash, nobody was there. The witness advised me.
Okay, no, not what a witness advised you. Or what personally did you do? What did you rely upon? Are you saying you relied upon what somebody told you?
No, during the crash, when the vehicle was being impounded with ABA towing, Ms. Salter returned back to the location and stated that I asked, why did you take the plate off the car? She stated, that's what I always do.
Now, didn't you just testify that you testified 3 times that you never had any contact with Ms. Salter?
No, I testified that I did not have contact with her at the time of the crash. She was not there. She came back after the fact.
Well, my question to you initially was, did you ever have any contact with her on the date of the incident? And you indicated that you didn't. Now you're saying that you saw her and you talked to her and she took the plate off?
Yep, she came back to the location and took the plate off the car. That was prior to me arriving. She took the plate off the car.
So did you see her take the plate off the car?
No, I did not. The plate was not on the car when I arrived at the crash.
Objection, Your Honor.
Based
This
on
doesn't-
what your
Relevance, we're talking about the license plate, and we don't have anything about fraudulent license plate. This is leaving the scene of an accident, property damage with the driver license suspended. So,
Well,
I don't want
my
to get too
point,
far.
Your Honor, Your Honor, I'm trying to get to the basis of what he relied upon. And basically, first he said he didn't see her. Then he said now he saw her, but then he said he relied on what someone else said. So I'm kind of confused as to what he personally observed that gave him the right to issue this ticket to Ms. Salter. I'm still not clear.
Okay, can I try to explain that to you again?
Yes, please.
Okay. When I
Hold on.
arrived, when I
Hold
arrived,
on. Hold on. Ms. Perkins Moore. As far as the lack of contact that this officer had when he arrived on the scene and there was no contact with Ms. Salter at that point in time, the court is going to consider that question asked and answered.
Okay.
Now you may move on with your question.
Okay. Now, so, and at the point, when did you have the opportunity to find out who this vehicle belonged to, based on your personal knowledge, not what anybody told you?
at the time of the crash, when I arrived, by the VIN number that was on the car.
And the VIN number was on you said it was a 2005?
No, it's a 2014 Dodge Charger.
I thought you said it was a 2012 first.
That was for Mrs. Cooper, the victim. There's two cars in a crash. The one victim who was hit by the Dodge Charger, which Mrs. Salter was driving.
So you're saying Mrs. Salter was driving a Dodge Charger, not a Durango?
No, she was driving a Dodge Charger, black in color, 2014.
Dodge Charger, 2014. How do you know she was driving it if you never saw her in it?
Well, the witness at the scene.
Okay, don't tell me what a witness said. Just tell me what you saw.
That's, I did not see the driver of the car. There was no driver at the scene when I arrived.
Okay. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Rosenthal?
Yes. Yes.
Brief redirect.
Yes, Your Honor, sorry.
Brief, please.
Brief redirect. Corporal Tonsi, so on the day in question, at the end of the investigation, so you did speak with Ms. Salter and did have communication with her on this day?
Yes, they came back to the location and I asked her why she took the plate off the car and she stated, "That's what I always do." I didn't understand what she meant by that.
Absolutely. And did Ms. Salter say anything else outside of what you just stated?
No, no, sir.
Hold on, Ms. Salter, please contain yourself.
And so on that day, she was talking about the vehicle being a 2014 Dodge Charger. That's